Welcome back everyone. Yesterday we read about the definition of adjective. But we have learned about adjective that adjectives are those kind of words which are used to describe a noun or pronoun. Now, yesterday we also read about various types or kinds of adjectives. And mainly we read about 5 kinds of adjectives. And those are adjectives of quality, adjective of quantity, adjectives of number, demonstrative adjective and interrogative adjective. Now in our book in page number 24 and 25 there are a detailed study of kinds of adjectives. Today we will read about the kinds of adjectives in details. Okay. Now at first we have adjectives of quality. Through this very word quality, we can understand that it will describe the kind or quality of some noun. It may describe the quality of a person or it may describe the quality of anything. Now if I say that this is a sweet food, okay, or this is a tasty dish. So here food or dish, these are things, names of things, and these names of things are described by the words sweet or tasty. So these sweet or tasty are adjectives of quality. Similarly, if I say that Kolkata is a large city, here city is the uh, is the name of a place, and this is inanimate object, and it is described with the word large. So this is also the adjective of quality. So adjectives of quality mainly defines or describes those nouns or the quality of nouns or the kinds of nouns. Now, adjectives formed from proper nouns. That means from the proper nouns we can get some adjectives such as France is a kind of proper noun. This is the name of a particular country and the people of France is called French. Now French is an adjective of quality. Okay. And another is one, if I say like India, India is a proper noun, it is a particular name of a country and the people of India is called Indian. So Indian is the adjective of quality. Next comes adjective of quantity. Adjective of quantity shows how much amount of the noun or things is actually. Okay, adjective of quantity is mainly describe the amount of things. Such as if I say I ate some rice. Here, rice is the naming words or noun, which is an inanimate object, which is the name of a thing, and its amount is described with the word some. So here, some is an adjective of quantity. Next comes adjective of number. Before beginning adjective of number, we should read more examples of adjective of quantity, such as he showed much patience. Here, much is also describing the amount of the naming word patience. Patience is a naming word is a noun. It is the name of a quality. So, name of a quality is actually abstract noun. So patience, the amount of patience is described by the word much. So here much is an adjective of quantity. Next comes he has little intelligence. Intelligence is described. The amount of intelligence is described with the word little. So little is also an adjective of quantity. Next comes he has lost all his wealth. Wealth is a naming word and it is described with the word all. So all is the adjective of quantity. These all words some, much, little, all. These are describing the amount of the nouns given later. So these will be called the adjectives of quantity. Okay, so adjectives of quantity will answer the question of how much. Okay, now adjectives of number. The third point, the third uh, kinds of adjective is adjective of number. Through this word number, we can assume that it will describe the numbers of person or things. Okay. Now, if I say an example such as, if I say a sentence such as, the hand has 5 fingers. The hand has 5 fingers. Here we can count the numbers of the fingers such as 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So, the numbers which we can count, the adjectives which we can count. Okay, so these will describe the numbers of nouns. Finger is a noun and 5 is describing the number of the noun finger. So this is an adjective of number. Now if I say another example such as few cats are playing there. Here cats is the naming word and the word few is describing the number of the naming word cat. So this is also called the adjectives of number. But the difference we can understand here that adjectives of number which some numbers we can count and some number we cannot count. Now 5 fingers we can count 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. But if I say that few cats, here we cannot count how many cats are there. But we can assume the number of the cats, that is few. Okay. According to this, we can categorize the point adjectives of number into 2 categories. Okay. Numbers we can count by ordinal and cardinal. Numbers we can count by ordinals and cardinal. If I say that he is the first boy, here first is also describing a number, and if I say that there are 2 boys, here 2 is also describing the number of the boys. Now, these two describing numbers are different. One is 2 boys and another is first. So according to this, we will categorize the adjectives of number into 2 categories mainly, cardinals and ordinals. Cardinals will describe the numbers which we can count such as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, etc. And ordinals will describe the position of the number such as first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, etc. Okay. Now, a cardinal denotes how many and an ordinal the order of things or position of things in a series. It will be seen that ordinals really do the work of demonstrative adjectives. Okay, ordinals will do the similar work as the demonstrative adjectives does. Now, what the work of demonstrative adjectives we will read later. Next, according in this category of adjectives of number, there are 3 subcategories, and these are definite numeral adjectives, definite numeral adjectives, which in which we can include the cardinals and ordinals. Second is indefinite numeral adjectives, indefinite numeral adjectives. Here, the word indefinite, we can understand that this means indefinite means does do not denote any particular object. Indefinite, this word does not denote any particular object. So, indefinite numeral adjectives will denote the numbers which we cannot count, such as few cats are playing. Here, few cats, this very word few does not indicate any particular numbers. So, it will be indefinite numeral article. Another is that some rides or several days. I have been absent in the class for several days. Several days, days is the naming word and it is described with the number several. Now we can understand that several is denoting the number of days but not in particular. If we count the days, that will be definite numeral article. But if we do not count, then they will be indefinite numeral article. Next comes distributive numeral adjectives. Distributive numeral adjectives are those which will describe each one of a number. Now, if I say every boy will get a chocolate, every boy will get a chocolate. In this sentence, the number of the boys is expressed with the word every, but it does not mean any particular number, rather it means the each one of the boy. So these kind of adjectives will be called distributive numeral adjectives. Next comes demonstrative adjectives. The word demonstrate means to indicate or indicating something. To indicate or indicating something. The word demonstrate means. So, very easily we can understand that demonstrative adjectives are those adjectives which will demonstrate or indicate some noun. Now, if I say that this boy is good, here boy is the naming word and it is indicated by the word this. So, here this is an demonstrative adjective. Another examples are that boy is industrious or yonder fort once belonged to Shivaji. Here yonder fort, yonder. This is also a demonstrative. Yonder means far away. So it is also describing the direction or the indication of the fort. So it is also a demonstrative adjective. Next comes interrogative adjectives. Now, interrogative adjectives through this very name interrogative, we know or we can assume that interrogative means questioning something or asking something. So with those adjectives with whom we can ask a question or make some questions with the noun, those will be called interrogative adjectives. Such as whose book is this? Okay. So here book is the naming word and it is asking by the word whose. So this is an interrogative adjective. Okay. Thus we have ended here the kinds or categories of different kinds of adjectives. And the five main categories as we have explained earlier, that adjectives of quality, adjective of quantity, adjective of number, adjective of demonstrative adjective and interrogative adjective. And under this kind we have also learned today about the definite numeral adjectives, indefinite numeral adjectives and distributive numeral adjectives, and also about cardinals and ordinals. Okay, so that's all for today. We will continue more about adjectives in our next classes. Okay, thank you all.